Welcome
Welcome,
to Shade
Shade
in
in
the
the
City.
City.
I'm your girl, Treese.
It's Nels.
And today we are jumping into the love and the marriage of the Huntsville. Okay. Season 7, episode 2. So ladylike. Okay. So yeah, Shade Squad. We thought this was a very funny title because we got into a little bit of that. If y'all ain't check out the last review, please make sure that you do so. But yeah, if you haven't already, please make sure that you hit that like button.
And the subscribe button.
And y'all, let's jump right into it. And let's get shady. Mel, she's still having her conversation with Kiki, and of course Kiki feels away because she's like, I thought me and Tiffany were in a better place. And and Kiki says that now she has lawyers involved, so she can't talk about nothing.
Of
Okay,
course.
she can't
That's what
discuss
every
it.
reality TV star says when they're
And
going through
so, and I
that.
love Mel. Mel says, well, was it you on camera? She said, I can't confirm nor deny, girl. I can't confirm nor
We
deny.
don't need you to, boo. We don't need you to.
So she knows that everyone thinks that she possibly may have a relapse, which I don't think anyone is hoping that or wishing that on you. She says Mel was the first one to reach out to her, and Tisha was the last person to reach out to her. And Mel, I actually appreciated Mel for playing devil's advocate, or should I say angel's advocate, because it's Mel. But it reminds her that, she and Tisha are just getting back into a good space, basically. So Mel asked her if she reached out to Tisha when she was going through it, and Kiki admits that she didn't because she doesn't feel comfortable bringing up anything about Marceau to her cousin. So basically, Mel asked if she's going to come to the baby reveal. Tiffany apparently plans on inviting her. And so Kiki says that, she'll be there. And I said, why is Kiki going to this baby reveal? I'm like, Stormy, if I don't really rock with you like that, I definitely don't want you around my child.
I don't care who I sit down and talk with.
Talk with, right?
It's not going to make a difference. If I don't like you, I don't like you.
That part.
So Marceau is over at the house working on renovations. Maybe he wouldn't be in a lawsuit if he was actually doing the work for the other lady he was supposed to be doing, rather than working on his damn house. It wouldn't be so.
And look, he's renovating his house. What funds or what, because she didn't get her supplies. Allegedly, I'm just saying.
I was thinking all the above.
Oh, okay.
Now apparently in regards to,
and it's funny that they're working on this home and not Scott Manor, but
apparently in regards to that, he's filing a counterclaim. He said, I'm taking it to trial. Okay. Then, him and Tisha, they got into a small little spat about spending because she wanted to know what the budget was for the furniture. He told her she got to be creative with that. She tried to tell him that
I'm mad that he was on some rooms to go type shit.
He said, can't we just rent? What he say?
He said rent to own.
Rent to own. Maybe if he would have did the work for the lady, he would have got that check and he wouldn't be acting like he's so hard up for cash.
It sounded like he got the check and didn't do the work, but
yeah, but he might end up owing that back. So you don't want your shit garnished, okay? Now she tries to tell him that he spends more money than her, but apparently her monthly allowance is $5,000 and his is $3,500. She felt like he spent more because he just got his car wrapped, and he said that was my whole $3,500. Okay, let's talk about the purse that you got. Let's. He was like, your purse costs more than it costs to get my car wrapped. Let's talk about the price for that. She didn't want to get into the logistics. She didn't want to talk numbers. So she dropped that subject. Okay, and then he kind of forced an apology out of her. And really, this whole time, I think she was trying to play the Marceau role and manipulate him, but it didn't ball over too well because he's just better at it. She was like, I just want a truck. I just want another car. I want another vehicle. I want an SUV. He said, okay, you ain't got to do all that. Just go find what you want. I'd have been, look.
What you're not gonna do is come and make him feel selfish, and when he's working so hard. And
look, guess what? I wouldn't have gave a damn about none of that other stuff he said. I'd have been on my phone on my way out. Okay, all right, thank you. Work. Let me find this truck I want. Damn all that other stuff he's talking about. Yeah, bye. All right, go ahead.
So, now Stormy meets up with Tiffany. And they discuss, her party plans. They talk about their last lunch with Tisha and Kimmy. Tiffany told Stormy she let Tisha have it. I said, here we go. Back to her messy self. She ain't never left. I'm sorry. I can't even say back like she never left, because she never left. Stormy says that, she knows Tisha went back and told Marceau about the lunch, because she definitely went back and told Courtney. Stormy says that her issue isn't with Tisha and really with Marceau acting like a bitch. Okay. Stormy is a little surprised when Tiffany says she invited Kiki to meet her baby, because that's very intimate. Tiffany wants to move forward and thinks it should be fine as long as Kiki isn't around there taking no locks or centerpieces. I said, you're shady, mother. So Tiffany let Stormy know she doesn't really want to rock with rock with Kiki, but Mel convinced her to see her in a whole nother way. So they talk about Tiffany managing business and the baby along with her teenagers. Apparently we learned that Lou hasn't been around. He's been on the road coaching. So, she basically says that she breaks down often, and I love Stormy just kind of like being there for her. And, it's like, it's okay to not be okay. And Stormy gets emotional talking to her, but I think, as new moms, we can all understand that, especially if you're kind of like alone or, I get it. Even when you're not alone, just having a minute to yourself. I used to drive and just sit outside the 7-Eleven and sit in the parking lot.
Do you feel bad for her though?
No, because she wanted it so badly.
And she was forewarned by so many people, including Lou. I don't feel bad for her.
I don't know. Her messy ass holds a special place in my heart. I don't know why. I don't know why.
I still don't feel bad for her. So Tisha and Marceau met up with the Fletchers for dinner somewhere other than Black. They're actually going to spend some money.
Oh,
shocker.
Well, actually, no, because the Fletchers invited them to dinner. So it sounds like the Fletchers are going to spend some money. And maybe that's why it's not at Black, is what I'm saying.
First of all, they there to get into it. They better spend their own damn money. Like, this whole check ain't on me, but
no, because remember, they said, "Oh, you're saying that they should be expected to pay they have."
Just like you charge everybody $100. Just like you charge everybody $100 and you ain't invite me. Oh, look, split this in half, please. Make sure they get their bill.
The Fletchers don't come off to me. If they invited them, the Fletchers don't come off to me that they haven't been paying.
Oh, I'd have been a pain.
But that would have been good.
So Tisha and Marceau think that it's a date night with while Nell, she want to go there to get some answers about why they wasn't invited to the Black Expo.
When they the real power Black couple in Huntsville, I said.
For 29 years.
29 years. You can't tell Nell out here.
Period. Okay. So they said that they get that they've got more experience and been in business longer than anybody in the comeback group. And Nell sat down and got right into it. She's like, why wasn't we invited? Now, initially, Marceau tried to say that, he didn't really know what they did. He thought Chris just made a lot of money and Nell was his pretty little wife.
The condescending is just...
Chris said he knew exactly what Nell did because they spoke about doing business together. She runs a daycare and has a very successful daycare for over 29 years. Nell said she'll accept it, but she don't believe him. So then he switched it up and said, well, y'all were friends with people, we're not in a great space with. And automatically he knew that they was talking about Mel because they're still cool with Martell. So you know, he said that he thought it would be awkward to invite them because they were friends through them. Now, Nell said that that they don't operate like that. They're not in high school or college, but you know, if that's how y'all operate. Chris asked if the comeback group came back together, and Marcel said no. And you know, some people wanted to be a part of it, and some people didn't. Some people spoke, some people didn't. And Nell said that she heard some people didn't speak because they wasn't paying. He said, I'm not paying for an event for people to speak that they told me that they want to be a part of. You know, if they don't want to work for free or if they don't want to do it for free, then that's fine. He said he can respect that, but don't tell me you're going to be a part of the event and then tell me you deserve to get paid, because I want to find out why you deserve to get paid when really you're in the same boat as the people you're speaking to.
The shade of it all.
Oh, he's Then he said something about how Mel only sells t-shirts. So they let him know that she doesn't. And, you know, she's been very successful in her business for a long time. Marcel said, where is it now? Well, then he thinks.
Well, I think he said, where are they now? Because she was like, I think she was saying like, you're taking shots at them, but you worked with her for how many years when she was with Martell, or you worked with the Holtz? And he was like, and where are they now?
What they got to do with business? That's the problem.
Right.
Just like you worried about who I'm friends with. What they got to do with business? Well, then he thanked them for coming directly to them with their issue. And moving forward, he says he knows how to handle them in other situations. Now, Tisha says, now, this is what 20 years of marriage looks like, and wants to know if they've ever dealt with infidelity. Oh, it was telling. It was telling. She wants to know if they've ever dealt with infidelity. And, you know, they said yes.
Out the blue.
So Marceau cut the conversation short. He said, can we not?
He's like,
and
that's
in the confessional, Nell says part of her thinks that Tisha's question was a jab, but the other part feels like maybe she was reaching out for help and she wanted to have a personal conversation. Of course, Marceau says that it's an inappropriate question, and Nell says, well, I'm not offended at all. But Marceau, of course, jumped back in.
When she answered it, she said, yes, we've dealt with infidelity. Like, she was very forthcoming.
But of course, he jumped back in and he said, well, I don't agree, because if somebody asked me that, I'd be offended. Of course, because you're a cheater.
Allegedly.
How are we catching? Well, listen, you know what? I'm gonna give him that. It was only his back. I was gonna say, how we catching Kiki and crucifying Kiki on pictures and videos, but we got a picture, I guess, of just his back, so we can't crucify
only his
him.
back. So Tiffany arrives at the venue and nothing is ready. Now, when I tell you, I swear this scene, I really felt like was me and Nels, but I couldn't have been as calm as Tiffany. Walking in there, nothing's done. She's obviously paying for the venue decorations and she's offering to help because nothing's getting done. And the way Stormy jumped in there, like, what you need me to do? I was like, oh, that's so my sister. Because I was like, I would be losing my, like, I was like, I can only imagine. So
well, yeah. Of course, you would expect to lose, but I'm sure Stormy, she did it to help out and also to keep her calm so that and get it done.
Right.
Everybody was starting to roll in and nothing was done. You don't have to look. You know what it reminded me of, Treese?
Birthday party.
Yes.
Right.
That's why
I said this is absolutely me and you.
I was like,
she can tell you I was having a meltdown.
You're gonna have to give me some money back or something. We ain't doing this. And then the lady, I think she asked the lady, what was the holdup? Or why was it taking them so long? Oh, because of the rain, we had to be creative with loading the vehicle or something like that. So y'all don't plan for weather? This is the first time y'all did this? First time y'all did this in the rain?
I don't know. I felt bad for her because she went she was definitely.
Listen, I wouldn't be surprised if Tiffany handled that off camera though.
I know she did, but they clearly got advertisement, but it's terrible that they ruined their opportunity on TV like that. Because she was singing their praises. Like, I was like, oh, I would go.
Well, no, I don't think it's the restaurant's fault. It's the event planner's fault. She's the one.
You think it's the event planner's
Yeah,
fault?
because
Oh.
remember, she said the restaurant is beautiful. You know, they don't even need decorations or whatever. The event planner is the one that brings all. That's why all the stuff was all bagged up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
she
was under
ruined
the
her
impression
own.
that she worked for the restaurant.
No. She ruined her own event planning services. She was bringing all the stuff there. Even the food was ready. No, I think that was all her, boo.
So Kimmy arrives after that, and she's like, "What is going on? Nobody. There's
Kimmy didn't offer to lift her hand.
No tables. No, she did ask that. She was like, "Do y'all need any help?" She didn't do it, but she
yeah,
did
because I
ask.
think they said something about we got pink gloves. I didn't see her with no gloves on.
Oh no, she didn't reach for no gloves or nothing, but she did ask. Mel makes sure she says hi to Stormy. And Stormy makes sure she ignores the hell out of Mel. So, she doesn't really have to speak to her. They bring up the lunch and they let Mel know what happened at the expo. Stormy talks about the $100 and how her and Marceau got into it. And Mel is like, "Oh, I missed a lot."
Oh, she asked Kimmy if they had to pay for their booth. And she said, yeah, we just found out that we did.
Right.
I didn't think we did.
Kimmy pulls Stormy to the side and she's like, "Oh, I thought you and Tisha had worked this out. I hope that y'all would have worked this out before she shows up tonight." And she was like, "Oh no, I'm good. I was good when I left the lunch."
She got it all out.
Right. And she was just like, "So no, I'm good." She was like, "This is a baby's party. No, like, well, it shouldn't be no problems." I was like, well, but we know it's going to be problems. So then Nell sits down with Mel and lets her know about the dinner and the conversation that she had with Tisha and Marceau. She lets her know she thinks they have an issue with obviously their friendship. But then she has to let her know about the tea that Marceau was talking junk about her. But basically Mel says it's BS. She's like, "So have they ever stopped you from coming into Black because y'all are friends with me? Has that stopped Marceau from collecting money? That would have been another $100 he could have got." I'm just saying. So anyway.
I said Mel is on her toes. She ready.
Right. So Nell tells her about how Marceau brought up his feelings about her not speaking and her businesses, and this makes Mel angry, and she brings up their lawsuits and that's why they're so worried about her coin. And I was with Mel on this. I was like, yes. Then Mel said they should be thankful for her dream and how it put checks in their pocket. And she also brings up how sad it is for these Black men to keep coming for them.
Them as in Black women.
And I said,
and she said she'll tell him to his face, and I know she will. It wouldn't be her first time.
Because it is so ladylike. So, okay, I will say this. I know it's only episode 2. We gotta move past Black Expo. Okay, we gotta move forward. I can't keep talking about this and what happened in Black Expo. So let's let.
Oh, they're gonna talk about the next episode.
3 episodes about the Black Expo happened last.
And it was it was more than 3 episodes because we was talking about it last season.
I can't. That's what I'm saying. I'm over.
Oh yeah, because I think in the preview they was trying to give her some constructive criticism or some pointers on what she should do next time, and she said, "No, I don't need no advice."
Yeah, I'm over having this conversation about the Expo. Okay, let's move on. Let's talk about other things. Let's figure out why Tisha out here need advice or want to talk about cheating. Let's get into the real nitty gritty of it all. Okay, let's talk about that.
Well, they're gonna get into that, girl.
Are they?
They're gonna get into
Marceau and shut that down.
I don't know about with Nell, but we know we're gonna get into some cheating stuff. I want to get into the whole thing about Tisha cheating. You ain't see the preview for that?
No.
What? Trish, you sent it to me. questioning her about cheating. And you know
I don't believe that.
You know how they chop and screw stuff. So the way
I think that was just, that's for like a hot clip, like to go away.
The way they made the answer look, I think the only thing that was chopped and screwed was her answer. Because the way they made her answer look.
She's also supposed to be pregnant.
Tisha?
She's allegedly. She's not.
Oh wait, I think I did see a
right. So that's why it's the way they chop and screw it. You can't.
Well, guess I still want to get into it. Look, this is it. See, you know what? I feel like no other real like reality show. They don't do it like this. They don't
do it like this. You stupid. All right, Shade Squad. Thank you so much for joining us for another review of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Yes, you'll probably realize you got a bag to bag. But yes, we appreciate you being here with us. So go ahead and watch both for us and go like them up. But we appreciate you. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit that like button.
You comment.
You subscribe.
And hit the notification bell.
And make sure you're following us on all the platforms, the TikTok, the Twitter, the Facebook, and the IG. And we will catch y'all next week for another review of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Have a good night.
Good night. And a Black Expo.
And a Black Expo.